just turning it down for a second so you can actually hear what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Lumberjack here, and guess what? We are doing a franchise in MLB 18. Ooh, but it is not the New York Mets. In fact, this is a franchise I started all the way back in MLB 15 as a practice file. But I managed to, I kept it as a practice file. I've been playing it on and off, and well, this is the first franchise from MLB 17 that I've managed to get an actual calendar year, which is fucking bullshit that you need to have a calendar year to import your franchise. But I digress. Alright, so let me show you. Here is the roster of the Seattle Mariners in this franchise mode from B18. We signed Clayton Kershaw. Let me see. I just need to get a quick... April 7, 2018, okay. Alright, so we signed Clayton Kershaw at the end of, in this franchise mode at least, the end of the 2016 season. Hernandez, you know, been a mirror. Greinke was signed end of the 2016 season. These two, I believe, were promotions from AAA over the last few seasons. Alex Meyer, we traded. He was on, I want to say Cincinnati? Yeah, he was on Cincinnati's like AA or AAA team. We traded for him and brought him over, I think in 2016, 2017, something like that. Rest of these were free agent signings. Darren O'Day, we traded, I believe he was on Baltimore's rosters. We traded for him at the trading deadline of 2015, I think it was. I'm not sure if Trevor Rosenthal was already on the roster, if he was a free agent signing. I know Clippard was part of the Alex Meyer trade. Boone and Horn were free agent signings. I believe Goldschmidt and Abreu were free agent signings as well. Goldschmidt might have been a trade. Of course, Robinson Cano has been on their roster for a while. I'm not sure how we got Sanchez. Kyle Seager and Devin Marrero? I'm not sure how to... I've never been able to figure out how to do that double R, say the double R. Seager and Devin were part of a trade. Marte... I think Marte was part of the Andrew McCutchen trade. Because we traded for McCutchen. Rosario was a free agent signing. Betts was a free agent signing. Hayward is a free agent signing. Springer was a trade with Houston. Yeah, I offered up Springer in a trade for like 3 of my prospects, and you know, it was at the time it was just like, it was like, well, I've got my right fielder, and then the next the end of that season, we signed Jason Hayward as a free agent. So, alright, so that is the Seattle roster in this franchise mode. Now, I wonder if the... Oh, there you go. As you can see it right there on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I don't know why. This is 2018 in-game and actual year. I don't know why it's saying 2018, 2019, 2020. Okay? But yes, as you can see, we are the three-time defending World Series champions. Okay? I haven't pulled off to go undefeated in the postseason, but here you can see, here's all the stats. But yes, as you can see, we are the three-time defending World Series champion. And I'm just seeing the morale here. Alright. Alright, now that I'm done with the explaining, I will turn the volume back up. And for the record, I'm not a fan of the MLB Network stuff. So that's why the MLB Network stuff was disabled, because I'm not a fan of it.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody, to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves.
To be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can...
Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Texas Rangers.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Brett Anderson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first to take care of McCutchen for the game's first down. Digging in the switch hitter, PJ Boone. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a fine start.
Yeah, in that All-Star game, Boone hit. Boone was 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, if I remember correctly. May have been 6 RBIs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Mariners nothing. Rangers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
If things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Well, the perfect game's already out the window.
It's fouled away. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Up next for the Rangers, Adam Escalona, trying to get him started again following the double play. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Got it. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score.
All right.
So
We are rocking and rolling, baby.
Jose Abreu. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
You know what? I forgot to check whether... Oh, my sliders are loaded. Okay.
Hit hard towards center. It's a hit, their first of the new season.
All right.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
So write it down in the books. Jose Abreu gets the first hit of the Seattle Mariners 2018 season.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Curveball that time, not even close. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league, both pitchers and position.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this
And
one is
put it in the
gone,
books.
a home run.
Jason Hayward gets the first home run of the 2018 season for the Seattle Mariners.
Two-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to
Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Machado on his way to
Go,
second.
go, 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 go.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
By the way, for those of the uninitiated, bisecting or bisection basically means cutting something in two.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Outside, 2-1.
I mean, bifocals are two lenses, so you know.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rua on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So a runner aboard at second here with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Line towards center field.
Yeah, but that's yep. I figured as much.
He has it, two gone.
Yeah, taking up was a bad idea there because it wasn't hit deep enough.
Position with two gone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Gallo becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Warren Mazul. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base.
You know, you guys do know you have to swing, right?
Line hard toward right center. Hayward is there, and he'll make
All
the
right.
to the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. There it is, the Big D, Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, not far away from that spot for the top of the third. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Line
Oh, that was hit beautifully.
Right there.
Problem is, it was hit. There was a center fielder out there. Yep.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A 1-1 home. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it to Escobar for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go.
And that was a good pitch. All I could do is just ground into the freaking shortstop. Oy, oy, oy.
Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yep.
And he fouls this
one. Alright, let's see if I can get this dude.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager fields it cleanly.
And boom.
In time, one gone. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yep, he will.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame.
Come on, let's go.
Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in, Ryan Rua. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the right.
Oh! Again, you have to swing the bat. Oh! I know it's a game, but still. They do know they have to swing the bat, right? Right?
Matt Vasgersian as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's 2.
Why?
That's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, that was probably ball 2.
Abreu connects.
Oh! That one is long gone.
Gone to lead off the inning.
To quote the movie Major League, that one is out of here, and he's going to need a visa to catch up with that one.
It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. First home run of the game.
Because it's on its way to Mexico. Yeah, the line was the actual line is that it was long gone. All that's left was a vapor. That it was on its way to Canada, and all that's left was a vapor trail, and he was going to need a visa to catch up with it because it was on its way to Canada. Because it was. Oh yeah, it was. Y'all saw that, right?
Stepping in and ready for another.
Y'all saw that, right?
He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Yo, if I could have instant replay on this stream, I would go, because y'all saw that pitch hit the bat of the guy in the on-deck circle and went flying. Y'all saw that, right? If not, go back to 2550. And that's the time code for that.
We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is swung on and missed. Has gone on strikes, and there's one
again,
away.
swinging at pitches I probably should have taken.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now.
That's what happens when your batting philosophy is swing and pray.
To third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there.
Yeah, he still got him anyway.
Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rua is there.
And one left fielder flies out to the other left fielder.
But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed in this fourth inning to start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage
Oh, look
of the
at-
strength of his
look at
game,
that.
which is his speed.
Boom.
With a strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike
Got
out.
him swinging, baby.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important,
Probably should have taken that pitch, to be honest with you.
Without anybody on base.
Yeah,
to
that
drive in.
would have been another. That would have been like ball 2 or 3.
Standing in now, Adam Escalona. And he struck him out in the 7th
I mean,
of the ball game. And
Y'all know you got to swing, right?
3 up.
And I know I've said that a few times already, but I mean,
Not too shabby.
they do know that the purpose is to
Baseball
swing the
here on a
bat,
Wednesday
right?
afternoon Following this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start off the 5th in this one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground
Yeah.
out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that one was nowhere close.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Andres scoops it up, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting,
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Come on, McCutchen.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Yeah, but does it have enough?
Maybe
Nope.
not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order.
Dun 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 dun.
Against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Yeah, I don't think the defense is going to fall asleep here.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. 1-2 now.
Oh, Joey Betts took a strike.
Hard liner to center field. And he'll lay out to make Wow.
That one had extra bases.
Wow.
Great sliding catch. And he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Oh my God. Even I'm impressed by that one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you trade for Andrew McCutchen for your outfield.
In now, Warren Mazul. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
And that is 5 no-hit innings in the books.
They trail it here 3-0. Jason Pearson is out from bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. TJ Boone will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
5 no-hit innings in the books. You believe that, ladies and gentlemen?
Here in the ballgame. 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
I do believe that's the first time I've seen that camera angle.
It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
I do believe that's the 3rd home run we've hit in the ballgame.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. 4 runs.
Just barely fouled.
For the Mariners to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Man, that was probably ball 1.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey.
Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Well, that's what happens when you swing and pray.
Record the second out. Jason Hayward will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2, which you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And there you see the center fielder doing his job, backing up the play.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And that's how you win ball games. Manufacture runs.
Back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. And this is sliced hard down the left field line.
And oh, it just barely was fair.
He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much.
Yeah, just barely.
Standing on the mound, nice RBI two-bagger.
Yeah. All right.
In now, Robinson Cano. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center.
Is that home run number 4?
Maybe
nope.
Not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be
not enough juice.
Alarm, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider clocked in the mid-80s. The ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now.
All right, there we go, Hayward.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Jeez, I've lost count of how many strikeouts I've gotten in this game.
Finding in once again, Ryan Rua. First time up, he went down looking. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. No runs, no hits.
I mean, seriously, dude, swing the bat. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Rangers shut down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play.
Kyle Seager.
It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And one shortstop grounds to the other shortstop.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. It was a fly there, had him stretching to get out there.
Why?
2-2 now. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 2-2 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone.
I do believe that is home run number 5 for the Seattle Mariners. And give me a second. I need to
Solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutcheon. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that had to have been 450 for, yeah, at least 440.
And he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
I haven't been able to get Boone going this game, so. Oh well.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is
Why?
strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Leonis Martin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Adam Escalona. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mariners lead it 7-0. Sam Freeman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
We are rolling along.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Machado. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-1. Out into right center. Well hit. Machado on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Yep. Some of the hitters on his team are having a great game. Others, I just can't get them going.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Oh, if I had just been on that pitch, you know?
And they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Jose Bautista. And it's fouled away. swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Yes, it
Digging in once
is.
again, Warren Mazul. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Another payoff pitch. Fouled off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But it
Shit.
goes off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So close. But with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a
Oh, 4 outs away.
Boy, it sure is, Matty B. Once you get that part of the game as a
Oh,
pitcher, in the 8th inning,
man.
it's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th D-row.
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. They're down by a touchdown, 7.
Yeah.
Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. They really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses.
Yeah, I shouldn't have hit the button.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Wow, it dropped in? I thought they would have had it.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, who went deep last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Digging in now for the Mariners, TJ Boone.
2 outs in the 9th.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Flying back over second, and that'll get down
Wow.
for a base hit.
See it? You see how close that trail came to nailing the pitcher?
Right there. That'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, last September to be frank, because, you know, hitting streaks carry over between seasons.
Standing in
Why,
now,
I don't know.
Hit hard to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Mariners leave a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable.
Yeah, I was a little early on the
trying to come
payoff
back in this
there.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Oh, come on, just swing and miss already.
Struck him out. Strike strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
When you're this deep into a start,
Wow.
it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. If he got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here's Leonis Martin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Popped him up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Whatever.
Digging in, Elvis Andrews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. It's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to
I can't wait to see what the final tally is for strikeouts.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
Clayton Kershaw, 90s pitch, 1 hit, 2 bases balls, 16 strikeouts. Holy wow! God,
For the Rangers,
I was on fire.
just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
All right, well.
Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 1-0.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode. As always, I've been Lumberjack. Try to behave yourselves. I will see you next time, and peace.